Today's guest knows how to use local knowledge to cut through all of the noise and figure out where the biggest opportunities are. So let's dive in. So your business is growing and you want to expand into new geographies. Where do you even start? We've all seen the headlines about e-commerce brands that have scaled to tens or even hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. And we know that if they can do it, so can we. But the path to building a massive business is never easy. Most online sellers end up sticking to what they know, selling in the same categories and marketplaces that they've always sold in. And that's okay. But why should this be the case? Just because no one has told you that there might be an easier way. As Amazon sellers ourselves, we've spent countless hours researching different product categories and different marketplaces looking for that perfect product that will bring us success. And when we finally found it, we were surprised. It wasn't what we expected at all. The winning product was sitting right under our noses the whole time, just waiting for someone to come along and take advantage of it. And now our team is making more than $1 million per month from this product. And the crazy thing is that this product doesn't sell anywhere else online. It's not on Walmart, Target, even our own website, nowhere except Amazon. And yet it still brings in a ton of money every single month. Why is this important? Because as Amazon sellers ourselves, we understand that finding the right product is only half the battle. You also need to know how to build a sustainable business around it. And that means having products that don't have too much competition but also don't have so little competition that there's not enough demand. So today, we're going to share with you exactly how we did this. We'll show you the tools that we used to find a product that met these criteria, and we'll break down some examples of listings that we've personally invested in. You may already know that China is one of the largest e-commerce markets in the world. But did you know that it's also the largest consumer market for baby strollers? Baby strollers, that is. There are over 20 million babies born each year in China, and parents are willing to spend big on products that make their children's lives easier. This creates a huge opportunity for businesses that can provide high-quality and innovative stroller solutions. In fact, we discovered a stroller brand called G's, which has been around since 2017. They started off by selling online and have expanded to include offline channels like baby specialty stores. What makes Jai's stand out is that they combine fashion with function, offering strollers that are not only practical but also stylish. Jai's has developed a strong following among Chinese parents and has become one of the most popular stroller brands in the country. If you think about this from the perspective of an Amazon seller, this is the type of product you want to get into. A brand that is already popular and has a loyal following in its home market. If you can take a product like this and introduce it to other marketplaces like the US, you could be onto a winner. This is exactly how we found our own winning product. We looked for a product that was popular in its home market and had the potential to be successful in other marketplaces like the US and Europe. The key is to find a product that meets two important criteria. First, you want to find a product that has a high search volume on Amazon. This means that people are actually looking for this product online. And second, you want to find a product that has low competition. This means that there aren't a lot of other sellers selling the exact same product. Once you've found a product that meets these criteria, you can use a software called Jungle Scout to help you estimate the sales potential of the product. This is important because you want to make sure that there is enough demand for the product before you invest your time and money into it. Jungle Scout is a software that helps Amazon sellers research products, track inventory, and improve their overall business. It's a great tool for anyone who wants to start selling on Amazon because it gives you access to a lot of data that you need to make informed decisions about which products to sell. For example, Jungle Scout's product tracker allows you to monitor the performance of your competitors so you can see how well your listing is ranking and how much traffic it's getting. This information is important because it helps you optimize your listing and improve your sales. In addition, Jungle Scout also provides sales data and estimates, so you can gauge the demand for a particular product and make sure there's enough interest before you start selling it. Overall, Jungle Scout is a really useful tool for anyone who wants to start selling on Amazon, and it can help you make data-driven decisions that can lead to success. Alright, so let's jump into some real-life examples of how you can use this information to find a winning product. The first step is to find a product with high search volume and low competition. You can use a software like Helium 10 to do this. Helium 10 is another software that helps Amazon sellers improve their product listings and increase their sales. It has a feature called the Cerebro extension, which helps you find products with high search volume and low competition. This is important because you want to find a product that has enough demand but not too much competition. To find a winning product, go to the Cerebro extension and set the filters to show products with high search volume and low competition. For example, you could look for a product with more than 10,000 monthly searches and less than 5,000 reviews. Once you've found a few potential products, you can use Jungle Scout to get more information about each product, including sales estimates and competitor data. This will help you narrow down your options and choose the best product to sell. When doing this research, you'll likely notice that many of the top-selling products are not actually made by individual sellers like you and me. They're made by large companies that have a lot of money to invest in product development and marketing. That is why it's important to look beyond just the best-selling products and instead focus on products that you can realistically compete with. One way to do this is to look for products that are made by smaller companies or even individual sellers. By focusing on smaller sellers, you'll be able to get a better sense of what it would actually take to compete in that market and whether or not it's feasible for you. This is because larger companies often have more resources and bigger budgets, which means that it can be harder to compete with them. Once you've found a product that you think has potential, you can use Jungle Scout to get more information about each product, including sales estimates and competitor data. This will help you narrow down your options and choose the best product to sell. Another thing to keep in mind when looking for a product to sell is the level of competition. You want to find a product that has enough demand, but not too much competition. If there's too much competition, it can be difficult to stand out and make sales. On the other hand, if there's not enough demand, you may not make enough sales to make it worth your while. By using a combination of these tools and a little bit of creativity, you can find a product that meets your needs and has the potential to be a real money maker. Alright, so let's talk about the second part of the equation, the importance of understanding local culture. Imagine you're trying to sell a product in a foreign country, but you do not understand the local culture or language. You might end up saying something that offends people. Or worse, you might not even realize that your product isn't really what they're looking for. That is why it's so important to do your research and understand the local market before you start selling. Take, for example, a product like a baby wrap. This product might be very popular in one country but not in another. That's because different cultures have different preferences, and what's considered cool or practical can vary widely. That's where our expertise comes in. We have a deep understanding of the Chinese market, and we know what products are in demand and what products are not. When we saw the G's Stroller, we knew that it was a product that had the potential to be successful in the U.S. market. That is because we understood the Chinese culture, and we knew that the G's Stroller was a product that was both fashionable and functional, which is something that Chinese parents are always looking for. But understanding the local culture goes beyond just knowing what products are in demand. It also means understanding the nuances of the language and the local customs. For example, we knew that the name G's didn't really have a good ring to it for English speakers, so we changed the name to Giselle Strollers. We also knew that American parents are very safety conscious when it comes to baby products, so we made sure that the strollers met all of the necessary safety standards. By understanding these things, we were able to successfully introduce the Giselle Stroller to the U.S. market. If you want to be successful as an Amazon seller, it's important to remember that you're not just selling a product, you're selling a solution to a problem. And that solution may not be the same in every country. That's why it's so important to do your research and understand the local culture before you start selling. And guess what? Our business is booming, and we couldn't be more thrilled. But we know that none of this would have been possible without our understanding of the Chinese market and our ability to adapt products to meet the needs of different cultures. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more great content. And if you're ready to take the next step in your Amazon selling journey, click the link below to learn more about our Amazon training program. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy selling.